This is CryptoTube. Welcome to the channel. In today's video, looking at Ethereum. This is one of the most high reward, low risk plays on the market right now. You can make 24% in gains very quickly with ETH, as that's how far it is away from all-time highs. With some very bullish news this week from the OCC, allowing for payments via stablecoins to be used by banks. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. And what is home of stablecoins? Of course, it is Ethereum. So this should have every Ethereum bag holder doing backflips right now, as this is such great and bullish news for ETH. So we're going to look at that story today. We're going to look at some of the positive things for ETH going on right now and why this is going to be a huge bull run for Ethereum, plus some price predictions from some notable faces in the crypto scene. So if you like today's content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let's get into this one. So Ethereum sitting at a market cap of $125 million, around $1,100 per ETH right now. We've kind of just seen it hit $1,000 and just maintain that as support. As you can see, it dipped down to here and quickly made that a support level. And as I said, we're 24% away from the all-time high. This is an easy opportunity to make 24%, even if you didn't like ETH, but I'm sure the majority of us have our bags packed for this one. It's one of the best cryptos on the market and one of those guaranteed winners. So this is the major news here. OCC regulator implements groundbreaking cryptocurrency guidance for banks and the future of payments. So not just the future of a few small payments here and there for some obscure things. These are for big banking institutions to actually accept crypto payments through stablecoins. It's pretty impressive stuff. And this is Brian Brooks is doing, a former Coinbase employee, now with the big role at the OCC here. And he's previously clarified that banks can take custody of crypto and stablecoins as well as engaged in stablecoin activity. But with this new letter here, letter 1174, it explains that banks may use new technologies to include independent node verification networks and stablecoins to perform bank permissible functions such as payment activities. In doing so, a bank may issue stablecoins, exchange stablecoins for fiat currency, as well as validate, store, and record payments transactions by serving as a node on a blockchain. This is really incredible stuff, groundbreaking not just for crypto, but for stablecoins and for those stablecoins that live on Ethereum. Can you imagine the network usage of this? It would be eye-watering. So co-founder of Circle USDC, as we know it, Jeremy Allaire here with the update yesterday, late last night. Breaking news from US Treasury, OCC, the largest US banking regulator, with new guidance allowing US banks to use public blockchains and dollar stablecoins as settlement infrastructure in the US financial system, the biggest financial system there is. Huge win for crypto and stablecoins. And the new interpretive letter establishes that banks can treat public chains as infrastructure similar to SWIFT, ACH and Fedwire, and stablecoins like USDC as electronic stored value. The significance of this can't be understated. Clearly, these are now outdated systems. They're old, they're clunky, they no longer are fit for purpose. Crypto is here and it's hitting the mainstream. We're on a path towards all major economic activity being executed on-chain. And what I like about this, when it's on-chain, it's verifiable. We have no idea what the banks are doing behind closed doors. And this paves the way for use of leading dollar digital currencies such as USDC as a mainstream payment medium. So crypto is getting a massive green light here early in 2021. The bull market is just heating up, and this is amazing news not only for USDC and alike, but for the Ethereum ecosystem. We thought the network usage was big now. We ain't seen nothing yet. Crypto fees. Ethereum over the last day, $20 million in fees taken. Pretty astronomical. We've seen the gas prices, incredible. We've got EIP 1559 coming, and it should be coming in this year. There are some major protocol upgrades. Ethereum has a hard fork called Berlin coming up, and then EIP 1559 can be implemented. I did a full video on this on my channel. Go and check it out and understand the fee burn process, which is part of that major upgrade and implementation. And this could make Ethereum deflationary, and with huge amounts of processing having to go on with these bank transfers and stuff, if using USDC, for example, on the Ethereum blockchain, we could genuinely see a deflationary Ethereum in the future. Big demand, limited supply equals price goes up. Economics 101. And when you couple this with the fact that the CME group is launching the ETH Futures on February the 8th, we've kind of got a perfect storm here. They've already had a little taste with BTC, and now ETH is coming. Institutional money is going to flow into Ethereum just like it's done for Bitcoin. And when Bitcoin broke its all-time high, we know what happened. The rest was history. We smashed through into price discovery mode. Ethereum yet to break the all-time high, but when it does, I think it's going to be a similar story, and smashing through the all-time high and just finding new territory way above what we expect. And then when you factor in 2.25 million ETH already staked on ETH 2.0, and that is ETH that cannot come back to 1.0, it is stuck over there, it can't be traded, can't be sold off, it is taken out of circulation. You kind of have a mini supply crisis coming. When all these big institutions want to buy Ethereum up, we're going to see that the exchanges go a little bit dry and the price is going to moon. So let's have a look at some price predictions for some notable faces. We've got Crypto Lark here, we've got Raoul Pal, we've got Tyler Winklevoss and BitBoy Crypto. Now, with the most conservative end of the spectrum here, we have the Crypto Lark. He is saying that Bitcoin will be around $100,000 and Ethereum around $5,000 as a minimum during this cycle, which is still a 5x from here. Pretty fantastic stuff. And he cites Ethereum as having the major network effect and the first mover advantage for the smart contract platforms. And this is why it's going to see big growth. Now 5K, maybe if you said that when we were around 100 to 200 bucks per ETH, you would have said 5K was fantasy money. But now when we're here sitting at 1100 already in January, you can see 5K being a very conservative approach. He also did tweet to say any price predictions that we make during this early stage of the bull run are likely to be blown out the water by what is going to come, i.e. we're not even going to be able to see or imagine the kinds of money flowing in from institutions with those deep pockets. Then we have Raoul Pal, who has not specifically mentioned a price point for Ethereum. He sees the long-term value of 1 BTC going up to $1 million at some point. But in terms of his ETH holdings, we know he owns 20% of his crypto portfolio. He has that in ETH. 80% BTC, 20% ETH. So he sees major upside here because he sees an investment in a platform as one that can actually go and beat the market cap of BTC. When you have people using a platform, there's a network effect behind that. You've also got a lot of intense human capital working on it. The brightest minds are on Ethereum, and a lot of people are going to be using Ethereum, from payments to gaming to insurance to DeFi, all those different things. And this is going to explode the market cap of ETH. Then recently we had Tyler Winklevoss on a podcast, and he was interviewed about the BTC price, and he mentioned that Bitcoin is like digital gold and it should get the market cap of gold, i.e. $9 trillion, and this would put one Bitcoin at 500k. He then goes on to mention that, well, if Bitcoin's worth 500k, Ethereum's got to be worth at least the same amount, ballpark, because it is the global computer of the future and so must be worth as much as digital gold. And when you divide 9 trillion into the number of Ethereum on the market, you get a price of $75,000, which is pretty insane, but that is somewhere that we could genuinely be heading. This guy doesn't make these predictions for no reason, and that really would be hold on to your pants time. That would be insane numbers and real life-changing wealth. And then we have BitBoy Crypto, who actually put out a video saying it would be 50k per Ethereum, and if that wasn't bullish enough, last week he put out a new video saying 80k per Ethereum during this bull cycle, which is incredible to think about. But it just goes to show, with these big predictions from notable individuals here, even if you take the conservative end of the spectrum, it's a lot of money that can be made with relatively small investments right now. And if we look at the major bull case, we go to 75, 80k, that end of the spectrum, you can make life-changing wealth just holding a few Ethereum tokens. So I'd love to know, what is your Ethereum price prediction for this bull run? Where are we going to top out and why? Why do you think it's going to hit the price point that you believe it will hit? Comment down below and let me know, guys. Personally, I won't be drawn on an exact number. I do believe we can hit 5 figures during this bull run, but I wouldn't go up to that mad end of the scale with 6 figures, but that's just my 2 cents on it. Let me know what you think down below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed today's content, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.